First up, the €1 cent 2002 R coin is one of the earliest coins issued during the historic launch of the euro currency in 2002, a year that marked a major economic transformation across Europe when multiple countries adopted a single unified currency system. This coin, although very small in denomination, carries symbolic importance because it represents Italy's participation in this transition from the old national currency, the Italian lira, to the euro. The letter R stamped on the coin is not random. It indicates that the coin was minted in Rome by the official Italian mint, the Istituto Poligrafico e Zecca dello Stato. This mint has a long tradition of producing Italy's official coins, medals, and security printing, and its mark, R, appears on all Italian euro coins. The obverse front side of this coin features the iconic Castel del Monte, a historic 13th-century castle located in the Apulia region of southern Italy. This structure is famous for its unique octagonal design and mathematical precision, making it one of the most mysterious and architecturally significant castles in Europe. It was built by Emperor Frederick II and is now recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. On the coin, Castel del Monte is depicted in a simplified yet recognizable form, surrounded by the 12 stars of the European Union, symbolizing unity among member nations. The year, 2002, appears clearly on the coin, marking the first year of euro circulation, along with the mint mark, R. The reverse side of the coin, which is identical across all euro cent coins regardless of country, was designed by Belgian artist Luc Lux. It shows a globe with Europe highlighted, emphasizing Europe's place in the world and the idea of unity. The denomination, €1 cent, is also clearly displayed. This shared reverse design helps unify the currency visually across different countries while allowing each nation to express its identity on the obverse. From a material perspective, the coin is made of copper-plated steel, which gives it a reddish-brown appearance when new. However, because the inner core is steel, once the thin copper layer wears away, especially in coins that have been heavily circulated, the coin can develop rust spots, dark discoloration, and rough surfaces. This is particularly common in coins described as being in bad condition. The coin has a diameter of about 16.25 millimeters, a thickness of 1.67 millimeters, and weighs approximately 2.30 grams, making it one of the smallest coins in the euro system. When we talk about a coin being in bad condition, we are referring to significant wear and damage caused by years of circulation. This includes flattened design details, scratches, dents, edge damage, and sometimes corrosion. In numismatic grading terms, such coins may fall into categories like poor P, fair FR, or good G. In these conditions, important features such as the lines of Castel del Monte, the stars, and even the date or mint mark may be partially or heavily worn away. This greatly reduces the coin's appeal to collectors. Now, addressing the most important question, value. Despite many exaggerated claims seen on platforms like YouTube and social media, a €1 cent 2002 R coin in bad condition is generally worth only its face value, which is 1 cent. Because millions of these coins were minted in 2002, they are extremely common and easy to find. In some cases, if sold in bulk or to beginner collectors, the coin might fetch a slightly higher price, perhaps 5 cents to 20 cents, but this is not typical and depends on the buyer. There are, however, a few rare situations where the value could increase. If the coin has a minting error, such as an off-center strike, double image, or unusual metal flaw, it might attract interest from collectors who specialize in error coins. Additionally, coins in uncirculated or mint condition, which is the opposite of bad condition, can sometimes be worth a bit more, especially if they are part of a complete set from the first year of euro issuance. But for a heavily worn coin, these factors usually do not apply. The historical significance of the coin should not be overlooked. The year 2002 represents the beginning of physical euro currency, a milestone in European history. For this reason, even low-value coins from this year can hold educational and sentimental value. They serve as a reminder of a time when Europe moved toward greater economic integration and cooperation. In terms of care and preservation, even if the coin is already in bad condition, it is still advisable to store it properly to prevent further deterioration. Keeping the coin in a dry environment, away from moisture and humidity, can help prevent rust. Using coin holders or albums can also protect it from scratches and environmental damage. Cleaning the coin is generally not recommended, as it can remove any remaining original surface and reduce its already low collector value. In conclusion, the €1 2002 R coin in bad condition is a common but historically meaningful coin. While it does not hold significant monetary value due to its high mintage and worn state, it remains an interesting piece of modern European history. For collectors, it may serve as a basic entry-level item or a filler in a larger euro coin collection, but it is unlikely to be considered rare or highly valuable. Please like and subscribe to my channel. The €1 2002 J coin is part of the very first official euro coin series released in 2002, marking a historic turning point when several European nations replaced their national currencies with the euro. This particular coin comes from Germany, one of the founding members of the Eurozone, and the letter J on the coin is extremely important because it identifies the specific mint where the coin was produced. In Germany, there are multiple mint locations, each represented by a different letter, and the J mint mark stands for the Hamburg mint, officially known as the Hamburg mint. This makes the coin slightly more interesting to collectors who like to collect coins from all German mints A, D, F, G, and J, although it is still very common overall. The design on the obverse front side of the German €1 coin is simple yet symbolic. It features an oak twig with 2 leaves and an acorn, a design that has deep roots in German history and was previously used on older German Pfennig coins. The oak tree symbolizes strength, stability, and endurance, qualities often associated with Germany's national identity. Surrounding this central design are the 12 stars of the European Union, representing unity among member countries. The year, 2002, is clearly displayed, along with the mint mark, J, indicating Hamburg as the place of production. On the reverse side, the coin shares the standard euro cent design created by Belgian artist Luc Lux. This side shows a globe with Europe highlighted, along with the denomination, €1. This common reverse design ensures that all euro coins, regardless of their country of origin, maintain a consistent look and are easily recognizable across the Eurozone. From a physical and material perspective, the coin is made of copper-plated steel, which gives it a reddish appearance when new. However, because the core is steel, the coin is vulnerable to rust and corrosion if the outer copper layer becomes damaged. The coin has a diameter of approximately 16.25 mm, a thickness of about 1.67 mm, and a weight of around 2.30 grams. Its small size and low value mean it circulates heavily, which often leads to wear and tear over time. When discussing a coin in bad condition, it means the coin has experienced significant wear due to circulation. This can include scratches, dents, discoloration, fading of the design, and even rust spots. In numismatic grading terms, such a coin might fall into categories like poor P, fair FR, or good G. In these conditions, the oak leaves may appear flattened, the fine details may be lost, and the overall appearance may be dull or damaged. The edges may also show signs of wear or small nicks. Now, focusing on the value, it is very important to separate reality from misinformation often spread on platforms like YouTube and social media. Many viral videos claim that small euro coins are worth thousands or even millions, but these claims are usually exaggerated or false. In reality, a €1 2002 J coin in bad condition is typically worth only its face value, which is 1 cent. Because Germany produced a very large number of these coins in 2002, they are extremely common and not considered rare. In some situations, the coin might be sold in bulk or included in a mixed collection, where its value could slightly increase to around 5 cents to 20 cents, but this depends on the buyer and is not guaranteed. Collectors usually look for coins in uncirculated mint condition, rare minting errors, or low mintage years, none of which apply to a heavily worn 2002 J coin. There are, however, a few exceptions that could make the coin more valuable. If the coin has a minting error, such as an off-center strike, double image, or unusual metal defect, it could attract interest from collectors who specialize in error coins. Additionally, some collectors aim to complete a full set of German euro coins from all mint marks, so a J coin might have slight interest in that context, but again, condition plays a major role, and a damaged coin is less desirable. The year 2002 is historically significant because it marks the introduction of physical euro currency. For this reason, coins from this year are sometimes kept as part of historical collections. Even though the financial value is low, the coin still holds historical and educational importance. In terms of preservation, even if the coin is already in bad condition, it is best to store it in a dry and clean environment to prevent further corrosion. Copper-plated steel coins are especially sensitive to moisture, which can cause rust if the plating is worn. Using coin holders or albums can help protect the coin from additional damage. Cleaning the coin is generally not recommended, as it can further reduce any remaining collector value. In conclusion, the €1 2002 J coin in bad condition is a very common coin with minimal monetary value, usually equal to its face value. However, it still represents an important moment in European history and carries symbolic meaning through its design. While it may not be rare or highly valuable, it can still be an interesting piece for beginner collectors or those interested in the early days of the euro currency. Please like and subscribe to my channel.